All right, everyone, we need to talk about the hot saga that's going on right now with Moises Caicedo. If you have not seen the news, which has been all over the place, let's be real here. Liverpool went out and bid 110 million for this player, the British record fee for any player, which let's just take a moment right now. Declan Rice went for less money than Moises Caicedo. Just take a second and think about that. Declan Rice, proven Premier League player, season after season after season, one of the better players in the last couple of seasons in the Premier League. Yes, Moises Caicedo had a great season last year, but he's only played one single season, and that's at Brighton, which we've seen Brighton have players play very, very well, and when they go to other clubs, do not play very well. So again, there is this little back and forth on that. But the fact is that Liverpool and Chelsea are gunning for one single player because, as we all know, both teams need a CDM. We both realize that. Now, Chelsea have gone and got Tyler Adams. Not that he's going to be the sole CDM for them. They're going to get another player, whether that's Caicedo or most likely Lavia. But still, Liverpool themselves got rid of Fabinho. They need a CDM to help their midfield because they've been lacking that position as well, which is why both teams are very desperate right now, which Brighton have noticed this because they could have easily sold him for 80 million, 90 million. The fact that it's going up to 110 million right now just shows how desperate both sides are right now. And granted, Moises Caicedo had talked about that he wanted to go to Chelsea, is still in London. Personal agreements have been made with Liverpool and Brighton, but still Moises Caicedo has not had personal agreements. So therefore, this is still up in the air. Chelsea seem to be making one more bid yet. I don't know what that bid's going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be around 110. That way, maybe Brighton will accept that as well, which is still ridiculous. Let's just think about this right now because Chelsea right now have been paying so much for players. At some point, you have to realize and walk away from a deal. Now, I understand Moises Caicedo is the missing piece that we are still missing in that midfield, which is why Chelsea are going crazy for this player, and which Brighton understand that. They understand that both Liverpool and Chelsea need this guy to finish their set, and therefore, again, they can keep raising the price because there was no release clause on Moises Caicedo. And the fact that Brighton understand this, and obviously Liverpool and Chelsea are going to go back and forth, and maybe right now one of the clubs doesn't really want him as much, and they're just bidding up him so that way the other club pays more, which I don't know which club is right now that's doing that, but still, Chelsea are not out of the running just yet, which again, I thought for sure this morning when I woke up that was the case, because last night I saw David Ornstein saying that Liverpool have agreed with Brighton, but the fact is now it's still up in the air, and again, this could go all day long, who knows, and the fact is that either of these clubs are trying to get him signed by the end of the day so that he can play this Sunday for either club. So the fact is that he most likely will play in the Chelsea-Liverpool game. We just do not know which side he's going to be playing for, whether he's going to be a red or he's going to be a blue. That is still up for debate, but still, this saga has been ridiculous. This whole transfer window has been ridiculous. We haven't even talked about Harry Kane. We haven't talked about Kepa really that much. There are other players out there during this transfer window, which again have been all over the place. But Moises Caicedo, this one is such a strange one, such a ridiculous one. And the fact that he's going to be the world record for the British signing, again, it just seems very strange to me because when you think of a record signing, you think of players like Cristiano Ronaldo, Gareth Bale. You think of guys that are going to be scoring goals. You don't really think about CDMs, but lately, CDMs have been a big role, which, again, this is why teams are going crazy for players like this. There's not a whole lot of CDMs out there, so the fact that Caicedo is one of the only options that, again, has been playing very well under Brighton, again, makes sense why we're going crazy for him, but still, you would think that 80 million would have been enough for this player, but it is not. And so we are going to be just kind of following to see how it goes for the most part. I have a feeling, though, we will probably hear the news in the next couple hours where he will be going if Chelsea did improve their bid, if it's going to be accepted by Brighton, if it's not, if Liverpool are, again, going to pull out. It's all up in the air as of right now. But it seems like Moises Caicedo is still key on going to Chelsea because he is in London. He already agreed with Chelsea, so therefore the fact it seems like he's leaning that way, but still it comes down to what Brighton want to do. And obviously if Brighton do not want to give him to Chelsea and think that Liverpool is a better option, I could see him swaying his precision and going that way as well. But hopefully That is not the case because, like I said, if he goes there, Liverpool are going to be very dangerous this year. They've obviously upgraded their entire midfield. Sobo and then McAllister and Caicedo again already have linked up before of last year for Brighton. So again, that's going to be a good pairing. But the fact is that they, again, are going to be looking very, very well this season. I think Liverpool, if you have not watched my video, are going to finish #1 this season. I think they're going to win the Premier League. And if they do get Caicedo, that most likely will happen. Again, there are other options for Liverpool right now, but still, this will be interesting to see how this plays out. So that's all I have for you in this saga for Caicedo. Again, if you are new to this channel, make sure to hit the like button if you enjoy this content and subscribe down below if you have not, because we make videos all the time talking about Chelsea, but also we talk about the rest of the league as well. Again, we hit more on Chelsea because they are the greatest team in London. But like I said, I do love talking about the entire league itself. So therefore, again, if you want to catch more content like this, again, subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate that, and I will see you in our next video.